look at me. At this point, you need to be very, very careful. You're going into quantum, and there's dudes out there, aside from what you think and regular people, atheists think and white out, can read you from eons away. They can smell you. And what happens when a man can sense you're fucking shaky, jealous and shit, you know? You try to white out, you think dudes are crazy. That's why you gotta watch out on another male's wheel. You don't control that anyways. You argue with me when you're wrong, right off to elimination, you know, Putin and shit. You see later down the road, they're watching dudes, they have cameras, they do this weird subconscious shit too. And this is things that take a while. I mean, you're talking from the uncontrolled world. Those are not doctors, bro. Those are regular dealers and shit. On the control side, you need documents, man. You need, also, there's different reasons why. I mean, dudes get louder too. I mean, or they seem quiet, right? And people think they're a funny farm. I'm telling you, dudes' brains are active. Other people are freaked out by other dudes are used to it. And when you're that burning bull at night, and you're in detox too, and you're doing drugs and shit, and there's going to be a time where you have to bite the bullet, right? And other fiends are thinking about stealing and saying they can't stop. That's why you don't go with any old doc either, because that's what the pills do. They bring you down even when you're burning and you have to smoke weed for beach, right? And, I mean, it's easy enough to get weed. That's the thing in the uncontrolled world. Control world is a lot harder. I mean, there's dudes trying to duplicate shit. They're not like the government though. And again, the government, you got to think what your position is in the government. And when you're wrong about stuff and just tossing stuff out, the new guys don't know that you can be pressed and charged by wannabe cops even, or so-called pig, the hog. Dudes that are not afraid to push your fucking ass out when it turns into all this fraud and glitches and resize bar shit, and it's a ban on the model and they're making it look like an error, and it causes all these bugs. You're gonna get your booty pressed out till it's exploded, my booty, because I don't fear it. I don't fear this shit, you know, and they want to mess around down here. They're telling you dudes too on the list, come forward with police, with the old guy, you know, they were on the couch here, right here. Blonde chicks, same chicks are running around butthurt after they're out of it. They can't come back. It's the punishment. They're trying to go in, and they say they have no short-term memory. Gets them fucking quick. You know, it doesn't matter. You come in with brawn. I have tons of brawn. You know, and you're not running my life. That's the thing. You move on. I got a long way down. The punishment. They're not even close. See? You don't know who wrote that Bible. You don't know my alliance. You don't know my roots. Even the church doesn't know that. And you're going to see when you're forcing shit, you got to watch out. Those are the shredders. Those are the shredders. It ripped Jesus apart like lightning because they knew about the same thing, supernatural, superstitious, hubris thing, dudes. They're not thinking about, oh, Jesus, you're Owen, doing all this weird shit in the Dead Sea and bath salt and shit. So it's cut short because it's going to be weird shit. It interferes with the plans. Your gods are hiding after you. Your gods are hiding after you. That Bible is foreign us. BB and other dudes are making it. It's not all me. See, it's not all me. See, they can't make the calls. They can't make the calls. It's got to go by nature. It's also needed. You're messing with Gene. Gene's the eternal bull now. Burn. You can see. And you see, you don't know shit when it hits. You're mistaken valor. When you mistaken me, I can work on my valor goes up. My valor goes up. My list goes up. It's Raj, right? I mean, when you're running around, messing around, you're not proving anything. The big old hog wore GSK, big old Toms comes in, tear gas in their mouths, scrapping their fucking mouths to their feces coming through, hauling back on tear gas. You know, not even a mask, right? So, I mean, that's the cop's job, though. I mean, they got experience in it. They know there's going to be dudes that certain dudes are down in one shower, and also they're in charge of the whole house. If you're smart, you just get out there, because when you're in the house and you have past history, people in Old Lawrence and Facebook listening, seeing down here. I had a recorder going in was some old camera recorder. They tried to tape up the hole and shit. That's where I really got my heard shit's voices. I heard them more. So again, you're gonna see what happens when you think all of a sudden things are there, but there's reality to shit. They thought a genie was gonna show up and shit. You need to be careful too how you're doing things, because you're talking about something that's not your country, and there's hard punishments coming for theft. And karma coming back. Karma's very real. So they're sucking a turtle's cock by then. You know, they did this in the summer too. They 40 tracks up. You should hear some of my new shit, right? Some of my new shit. I know some of it might sound here and there, sound overdone, but I mean, that's coming from here. While they're focused on the gear and shit, so we show you spineless, you'll be sucking dog cock, you'll be blowing a turtle's cock. And the men are far from virgins here. You're running around, you're acting like dudes are far from virgins, everything's fresh. This is common shit. Jeffrey was drugging dudes with necro shit back then, right? It's common medication, you know. They wonder, a lot of dudes get off it though. I mean, you gotta stick on it. I know the walking dog thing only lasts a certain while, but after the funny format, there's a certain way you chain in, but they, as you can see, they take advantage of dudes because they don't believe dudes either. That's part of the game. So I said, don't go with all they say, because again, you can have dreams that can get you in the underworld. She's a turtle, and Gene is right down in the war with the 2020 goal. That's why they get in trouble. They put their hands, they say, geez, you know, the other guy was too stupid. The other guy was too stupid, and they're messing around. You're just messing, flaring Ebola. Watch out, because old Billy could pop up, ghost and shit, drag you in and shit. You'll be dead, you know. Just like old Sam went down, you know. You're misassuming dudes. You're just too spoiled for dudes like me. You gotta bite in. See. Over time, they'll see who's just talking shit, and they found out guys like me 60 times harder than any god that won the hubris or whatever. I'm the one. See, they're going around like the last is first. That will hit you with fraud, mistaken valor. Watch out, it's not an Indian giver. You're not just up against diaper Arab heads. Blow dog cock all